On August 6th, the U.S. State Department quietly rolled out a new 12-month pilot program. Under this policy, if you're applying for a tourist or business visa, also known as a B1 or B2 visa, and you happen to be from a country flagged for high visa overstay rates or deficient screening, you may be required to post a refundable bond of up to $15,000 before you ever set foot in the United States. $15,000 cash deposit, a bond, just to prove you go back home when your trip is over. And if you don't overstay, then you get the money back eventually. But in the meantime, that's $15,000 locked away out of your reach. And the first two countries in the crosshairs, Malawi and Zambia. But we know many more are to come. Now let's get into the official justification, visa overstays. The U.S. says this policy is targeting countries where too many visitors arrive legally and never leave. So let's look at the numbers. According to the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, about 14% of Malawian visitors overstayed their visas in 2023. For Zambians, the rate was 11%. Not great, sure. But here's the thing, context matters here. Yes, Malawi and Zambia have relatively high overstay rates, but they are also small countries with low overall visa numbers to the U.S. So while the percentage may look alarming on paper, the actual number of overstays is tiny compared to larger nations with lower rates. Let's look at the real figures. In fiscal year 2023, just 1,655 people arrived in the U.S. from Malawi for business or pleasure. Of those, 237 overstayed their visas. 237. From Zambia, the number was 3,493 visitors and 388 people overstayed. Now compare that to larger countries with tens of thousands of arrivals. A lower percentage can still mean thousands more actual overstays. So let me ask you again, why are Malawi and Zambia the ones being slapped with a $15,000 visa bond? Let's be real. This isn't about numbers. It's about narratives. Who gets the benefit of the doubt and who gets punished in advance? When a European country has a few hundred overstays, it's a blip in the system. When an African country has the same, it becomes a crisis. The vast majority of travelers from Malawi and Zambia don't overstay. But now they'll be forced to pay thousands of dollars up front, not because they broke the rules, but because of who they are and where they come from.